is Twitch really gonna die? Let's talk about it. This is not the first time the speculation has happened, and let me tell you, it will not be the last time. There's always somebody saying Twitch is gonna die, but are they right this time? Real quick, I just want to say thanks so much to Owned Pro. I've heard from a lot of you how much you've loved getting your streaming graphics from Owned. Well, they built something else. Owned Pro is an OBS Studio plugin that makes installing Owned graphics on your stream super easy. All it takes is one click to install any of their included graphics packs. Not to mention, you also get access to music, a chatbot, countdown, and more. And you can also get the Studio plugin for freaking free, or sign up for the monthly subscription and get access to any of the 500 plus included graphics, which might actually be a cheaper and easier way of getting those Owned graphics that y'all love. Now back to the video. Y'all love Owned as much as I love Owned, and I'm freaking here for it, let me tell ya. All right, so the big question. Will Twitch die? No. Let me tell you why. Now, a lot of y'all might be expecting me to say because they have crazy Amazon money, but as we've seen with Microsoft and with my experience in business, I can tell y'all just because a company has a lot of money doesn't mean that they're going to continue to funnel all of that cash into something that isn't working. Companies can't afford to keep dead weight, especially not the largest companies. They became the largest companies by cutting off the dead weight and doing it better than anybody else. Twitch has one major thing going for it that I think is going to prevent it from absolute certain death, and that is community. Since you first find Twitch, they're all about saying community in their messaging. But from a business perspective, true community is one of the hardest things to grow. However, every single company right now is trying to figure this out because companies have learned, y'all, that community is the thing that unlocks brand advocacy. And of course, the more advocates you have, the more they're talking about your platform with all their friends and getting more users for you. Now, people do this with other platforms too, of course. Y'all have shared YouTube videos, you've shared tweets, you've shared TikToks, of course you have. But there's a huge difference between the bond of the creators on all of those platforms. Twitch, for a lot of people, it's not just a place where they come and create content and then leave. For many streamers, it has this sense of family and, of course, community. And what happens with families? Even though y'all fight, you hate each other sometimes, you always come back together. So yeah, there will be like beefs between people and some people who don't like other people, but ultimately, all of that kind of works itself out throughout the years that everyone's creating. And we also have to think of the creators that are already on Twitch. Are those people streaming on Twitch more, or are they utilizing other social platforms more? And are they wanting to live stream on those other platforms? Let's just assume, for argument's sake, that every single platform has the exact same features as Twitch. What's that gonna do to the Twitch community? Are people really going to leave Twitch for TikTok streaming, YouTube streaming? Would y'all? Let me know down in the comments if every single platform had the same features. Would you leave Twitch? See, my theory is that there are so many people who are genuinely in love with the people in the community of Twitch that they will prioritize that and not leave because of it. Another thing that really helps out Twitch is its specialization. Of course, the platform isn't just for gamers anymore, but there is a huge amount of gamers on Twitch. Where would those people go if Twitch just died? You think all these streamers who have hated Instagram for a long time are gonna go over to Instagram? You think gamers are really gonna fit in over on TikTok where all the 15-year-olds are dancing? There is a huge gaming presence on YouTube and other platforms, but they just haven't been able to create that same sense of community and representation like Twitch has. Just like we tell y'all to find a niche for yourself and create a valuable portfolio of work within that niche, companies have to do the exact same thing. Apple didn't start with 30 products. They started with one. They got momentum from that one, and then they moved on to others. And that's the same thing that Twitch has done. They started serving gamers, then they started moving on to others. And even though some platforms are going to be great for other types of people, doesn't mean that Twitch is just going to die or go away. Even when those other platforms start to introduce more features to their streaming, there's still a lot of reasons to stay on Twitch. But I do see a future where there isn't exclusivity on Twitch, and y'all will be able to stream wherever you want. At some point, Twitch is going to have to catch up to all of these other platforms that are putting creators first. But in order to have a successful stream, you definitely have to have figured out your niche and know exactly what kind of content you're creating and for who. But where do you start, right? How do you freaking figure that out? I made a free workbook for y'all to help you. Snag that if you haven't already, and go and check out this YouTube video to learn more about growing on Twitch. I'll see you over there. Bye!